the adventure continues for Pam on this episode of Annalyse's Revenge.
So I can do. You can create 3 rays of fire that hurl at them within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. So I'm not going to be greedy or take a side here. Well, maybe I will. I'll shoot two at the witch and 1 at the wizard, if possible, from my vantage point, if you'll allow me to do that.
Aiming for the glove with rays of fire.
Yes.
They're fireproof gloves. They just shot fire out of them.
Metal gloves.
Yeah, why not? Let's give it a try.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so make a ranged spell attack. So that's a 26, 9 points of fire damage. We'll do the wizard first.
That hits it.
Okay, 9 points of fire damage to the first one. Second one, that is a 28. That's a crit.
And that's on the witch?
That's on, I was going to do 2 on the wizard and 1 on, 2 on the witch and 1 on the wizard, you're right. So that's 17 total.
Okay.
And then the last one on the witch, it's a 19 to hit, 7 points of fire damage.
It's hard to tell because they are basically frozen, but the witch is now dead. Any life that you may have seen in her eyes has drained out. The wizard is still hanging on, but his hand looks badly burnt. They are both standing, though, still.
I look at down the hallway at Jacques and I go, "The wizard wins!"
Pam?
Can I go through the curtains where I'm standing, or do I have to go around?
Give me a dex check, acrobatics check to see if you can get through the curtains.
20?
Oh yeah, you get through the curtains and you get to the other side.
Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of cut it shorter for my movement. I want to go over to the stage where there's the trap door and lift it up to see if there's another swirling portal there, like on the other map.
Well, this is where we came in.
Yeah, it's where you came in. That is a portal. It's the same looks. It's the same smell as the one in Alto's dressing room. It smells like apple pie! Cinnamon and butter.
Okay. And is there script on the stage in this plane?
It is, but it's the same thing that was on the other side.
Same thing. Okay. That's all. I'm letting the boys get their mess taken care of.
The witch and wizard both fire their gauntlets. The wizard's already having been fired does nothing. The witch's blows a hole in between the 2 rooms and obliterates the wizard.
So even though the witch is dead, ding dong, it still fires.
Yes.
Ding dong.
Huh.
See, they were doomed. We could not have done anything.
Yeah.
And we're out of initiative.
Okay, since I'm down here next to the green room, I'm going to go ahead and open it up so we don't pass on any potential...
Discomfort?
Yeah, sure. Pies, that's what I was going to say.
The green room appears similar to the one on the other side of the portal. It is a comfortable looking room, although a bit dingy, musty, moldy, gray-green walls, 2 couches on either side of the low table, but there's stuffing missing from the cushions, spring sticking out of one. However, on the table between them is a man. He has no arms. He has no legs. They are somehow missing. His torso has pie-shaped chunks missing from it. His toes are gone. And his head has a big... I believe you said you licked the cake?
Yeah, like some frosting.
Has a bit of a... kind of a scoop missing out of his head.
He must be Italian.
I have moved into the hallway so that I can kind of peer in. I'm not thrilled by going in. I don't want to go in.
He also is frozen, not moving, and he does appear to be dead. There is no life in his eyes.
I'm going to do a quick check around the room, look under the couches, sort of roll him over, see if there's anything that I can find that might give me some insight.
You find dust and mold.
Okay. Walk back out.
Gross.
Nothing to see here! And I'll head up the hallway.
I imagine you know where his arms and legs are, Jacques.
Maybe Nanda does, but Jacques doesn't know what's going on in that room. So Jacques will open those big sliding doors to see what's on the other side.
The big bay door on the eastern side is opened, revealing a red, naked man with big horns sitting on top of a throne that appears to be made out of the 8 guards that were sent in to look for the people. The guards are contorted into different, really painful looking shapes to make it more comfortable for the man sitting upon them. Along the north wall, there's stacks of severed humanoid legs. Saws, lathes, and other carpentry tools lay strained with flecks of blood and skewers of bone. The man on the human throne, he looks tired, but happy, like a toddler after a play date. He sees you, and he smiles even wider. Have you enjoyed all the treats that I left for you?
So sorry to interrupt you, and I would like to close the sliding door back up and start to retreat immediately.
He calls out after you. Oh, wait! But haven't you enjoyed everything I've left for you?
Let's not go back here, huh? Let's maybe pick one of these portals, the closest one, and get the hell out of here.
What's in the room?
I think I found, we recognize this from the posters, like this is Alto.
Yes.
I found Alto on the throne of humans.
Ew.
Interesting. Did he give you any information?
Look, if you want to talk to him, go ahead. Can you not hear him calling?
He seems pleasant. Come on, Irma. And I'll start walking up the hallway.
How about we roll initiative?
I rolled a 20, baby.
14 for Booch.
It's 23 for Pam.
16.
20.
Is Irma gonna participate in this battle?
Of course. Let me roll initiative. 8.
Soprano didn't want to fight, huh? But Alto wants to fight.
He just wants to speak in a very orderly 6-second chunk matter of fact. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Pam, you're first.
Is Jacques within 5 feet of this thing?
Technically, there's a door in between them.
And it's shut.
It's shut.
So if I basically just slammed it before we roll, like I've closed it and then initiative, I haven't moved away from it at all?
No, you're just on the other side of the door.
Okay.
My full movement doesn't even get me to be able to open the door. So, if I open the door, like using the dash action, right? Or like using double movement, open the door and then move back away from the door. Is that a possibility?
I believe opening doors not an action. It's interacting with an object, which is like a free action, right, Leland?
The first one you get is a turn, yeah.
So that's what I was saying, like, I could use 30 feet of movement and then continue to just use movement for the rest of my action type thing. But opening the door in the process.
The door that Jacques just shut, yes. Yes, you could open it back up, yes.
So, yeah, so Pam's gonna get 30 feet, so she's like 10 feet shy, and she's like, you know what? And she just dashes the rest of her turn, but on the way, she just, like, pushes the door open. And, is this a door that's across from it closed?
That is also a bay door that is closed, yes.
Okay. I'm opening the door to Alto, running by Jacques and being like, get him! And, like, just hiding behind the wall because I know that right this second I need to, like, have a minute to get my, not a minute, but 6 seconds to get my rapier out and be back in position sort of thing.
Okay, Jacques, Pam just ran up and reopened the door that you had just closed. What are you going to do?
I am going to step back away from its threshold to open the bay door that leads into the backstage area, assuming that it's open. It will open.
It will open.
Okay, and I'm only going to open it far enough for me to slip through. And then for my action, I will hide.
Okay, give me a stealth.
It's only 15.
Okay. Alto will climb off of his human throne, stick his head out the door, sees Pam. Oh, hello! Did you enjoy the treats that I left for you?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, 11d8. How many hit points do you have?
Me?
Not a leading question at all.
45.
You feel a ripple of a spell. Can you give me a wisdom save?
I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep, just so you know.
I am not charming or trying to put you to sleep.
14.
You start to feel trapped and paralyzed, but the effect wears off.
Okay.
You just made it. Alto ducks back into his room and hides behind his throne of guests. Nunda.
So what do I see down the hallway? Do I see him cast the spell? Can I put all that together?
Maybe you would hear Pam say, he's trying to trap me too!
You did see him stick his head out and his arms were doing spelly things, and then he ducked back in.
Okay, let's see how far I've got here. I think I'll move up 25 feet towards the door, and I'm going to ready an action, and if he comes out, I am going to cast Jim's magic missile.
Okay. Booch.
Booch is going to move up a bit from where he was. So he was quite a ways down the hallway, back the door where he found the cat leading onto the stage. So he will move up to get closer to the action, and he is going to awaken his spore babies on his shell. So symbiotic entity gives me, infuses me with 24 temporary hit points, and then I have some additional stuff that I can take advantage of once this has been activated.
Are you still carrying the cat?
I think maybe there's a little hallway leading off to the right from this main hallway. I'm gonna set the cat down in that hallway behind the corner so that it's protected from any spells that get slung at us, and I'll say, just stay here, little buddy. This could be dangerous. I'll come back for you.
Okay. Can you roll me a percentile dice?
91.
91. As soon as you set the cat down, it scampers off. And it goes down the hall and around the corner.
I think if it's been less than 10 minutes, my speak with animals thing would still be active, by the way, if that changes anything.
Okay, I'll give you, for now, it will sit there.
Okay.
Stay.
Irma?
Irma's gonna take her full 20-foot movement, move up behind myself.
She's got your back.
She's got my back.
Pam, back to you.
Guys, I was trying to break the spell that he has on people. What do we... I don't want to be cursed. I'm like too nervous to get close. So I'm going to go through the crack in the door that Jacques opened up. Just like 10 feet in. And then I'm going to shoot an arrow from my crossbow. And then I'm going to duck behind the door further, like hiding but not taking the hide action.
Okay, give me an attack roll. And he is ducking behind his throne, so he has half cover.
Yeah, 13.
It lands into one of the people up the throne.
Why not?
Jacques.
Pamela! Let's get out of here, huh?
We need to all be together.
It seems wise not to fight a demon.
To the portal! Get to the stage! I'm gonna try to bumble through this curtain.
Give me an acrobatics.
24.
24, you make it through.
And I'm poised at the portal ready to jump in.
Okay.
Booch is going to see that everyone is taking off, and he's going to retreat back a little ways to look to see if the cat's still sitting there, and if so, pick it up.
Not to his
Bring
turn,
it
he's
along.
not.
Right.
Right now, it's Alto's turn, and Alto is saying, Tenor! I need you!
No.
Oh, Tenor! And you're all too chicken shit to come up to him, so he's just going to continue being a chicken shit also and hide behind his throne of people. Nunda.
I almost got cursed. Can't.
I will move up 10 feet, slide the door shut. And is this a? Will you give me that as my free action as I'm going by?
Yes.
So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna look back and I'll go, hold down the fort, Irma, and then run over and slide the door shut, and then run through the other double doors tour, and I can get about where the curtain, right behind the curtain, going out to meet up with Jacques.
Okay, Booch, now it's your turn.
So seeing that everyone is sort of running for cover to try and escape, I will retreat a little ways back and see if the cat is still where I left it, and if so, I'm going to scoop it up and try and take off toward where the rest of the party's going.
Since your speak with animals is still working, yes, the cat is still there.
Perfect. All right, little buddy, let's get out of here.
What's Irma gonna do?
Irma is going to move up her full movement 20 feet and hold the door closed.
Okay, Jacques, you run out on this stage. Annalyse comes to life. She stands up and she gracefully leaps over each row of chairs in front of her and jumps up onto the stage. Pam, it's your turn.
I'm doing what Jock said. You know what? I'm in a hurry, so I'm gonna try to run through the curtains again.
Give me an acrobatics check.
6. That's actually a critical fail.
You are caught in the curtain and cannot get through this turn.
Jock, I'm stuck! I can't find my way to the stage!
That may be lucky, huh? Annalise has come back to life now!
Annalise is alive?
She's moving! A lot better than that old lady.
Jacques, what are you gonna do?
Hey, Annalise, are you okay now?
She doesn't say anything.
As I suspected, it's this disgusting empty husk, huh? So does she have any type of expression on her face, or is just kind of almost like a catatonic, but fully able to moving around?
Yes, sort of catatonic, fully able to moving around.
I am going to magic missile her, I guess.
What if she's our friend?
Well, I'm not taking that chance. I'm going to roll one dart. Once. I'm going to roll once. Aha! So, all 3 darts into the creepy Annalise husk. 15 max damage. 15 force damage.
Okay, she does react to being hit by these. It's like a thud, 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 thud. Her body moves with each hit. And then she stands back up and looks at you.
She seemed to like it.
You can just make out Alto in his behind the closed door. He gets up and he yells, "Tanner!" And he opens the door.
Opposed strength check with Irma.
That's right, she's
gosh.
holding it shut. Okay, we'll do an opposed strength check.
All right.
Irma.
Ooh, that's a plus. Okay, so that's a 20 for Irma.
Alto
Oh.
got a 24.
Ah.
So he struggles a bit, but ultimately the door slams open as he is pulling on it hard enough to do that. Then you hear a loud crash. You're not sure what's going on, but Alto is excited. "Oh, Tanner, you finally come out! There's people here!" Tanner crashes through the door and comes scurrying out of the room.
Scurrying?
Scurrying.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
No, look at him.
And she goes into the other set of bay doors to the backstage area. What Nunda and Irma and Booch and Treasure Chest can see, and I suppose Pam can sort of see it as she's tangled in the curtains, is this stack upon stack upon stack of human torsos with arms on each torso. So it's walking like a centipede, using the arms to move, and it scurries along. And Tanner is going to take a swipe at Nunda.
Gross. That's funny. That's kind of like what the flesh golem in episode 1 was like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
Tanner is going to ram into Nunda. Does a 27 hit you, Nunda?
Yeah. And Tenor can move fast, too.
Look at all those legs.
Bet they could tickle like no one else.
Or be tickled. Think about all the feet.
In the armpits.
So Tenor rams into you and does 14 points of damage.
Alright.
It's Nunda's turn.
I'm going to cast Misty Step and teleport 30 feet over to the portal.
Okay.
I will teleport right to the edge of the portal, and I turn around and look, and I see Annalyse is there. I turn back and look at Jock and go, I think it's time to go, and step in if possible.
The portal is closed still. Nobody's opened it.
Oh, then I'll open it with my action. Then.
Okay.
I did open it, but then I did shut it, yeah.
Booch?
Well, treasure chest, I think it's time to skedaddle. So he's gonna make haste and try and get through this curtain to the other side where everyone else is going.
Give me an acrobatics check.
A nat 20 for a total of 21.
You
The
easily
nimble turtle.
make it through this curtain. Treasure chest, however, reaches out a claw and just scratches along as you go past.
Cats do be cats.
Don't forget the treasure.
Okay, and then I will see Nunda is trying to activate this portal, and I see that Annalyse is there. I think I'm just going to use my movement. I won't take any action, in addition to just moving over toward the portal where Nunda is.
Annalyse will do a pirouette, and as she brings her leg around, she is going to strike out at Nunda and try and kick him away from the portal. Heh. But she did not count on how short Nunda is and goes right over his head. A black, slithering bolt of energy strikes down at the stage in the center of all of you. Can you all give me dex saves except for Pam because she's still tangled in the curtain?
Yeah, buddy.
7 for Booch.
4 for Nunda.
I got a 9.
You all take 23 points of necrotic damage.
Is this Annalyse that is doing this to us?
You don't know where it came from. It's just from the sky, this bolt came down. Booch, can you give me an animal handling check to see if you maintain your control of treasure chest?
That is an adjusted 22.
He is scared, he tries to get out of your grip, but you manage to calm him and he stays with you. It's Irma's turn.
Just toss him through the portal. He's going to become a chest on the other end. Just whip him.
We think
I'm
he'll be
sure.
in the chest.
Everything else is transforming somehow. I'm not even going to look at my big heads.
Bunch of dildos in your bag. Okay, that's
I don't think the dude in the green room was walking around on dildos.
Yeah, right.
that might have been a part I was in the bathroom for. I don't know. Oh gosh.
What's Irma doing?
Irma Gersh. That's what I want to say. I want to say that every time. Irma Gersh.
Irma's going to take a full-on attack on this, on Tenor.
Okay.
Let's see here. She can do slam attack. Be 16 total.
Yes, that hits.
5 points. Oh, no, let's see. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Tenor just looks at Irma and disregards her.
Never disregard Irma. Pisses her off.
Pam,
I'm gonna try to get out of this curtain. Do I just do another acrobatics?
you're out.
Okay, I'm out.
Yeah, you find your way out.
I'm going to run over to the trapdoor, open it up, and jump in.
Jump in, and you are immediately righted so that you're standing on the walls of the tunnel. And as you start to walk, it starts to enclose around you, trying to push you towards the other side. You can make it most of the way there on your move. You make about halfway there on your movement, unless you're going to dash.
No, I feel safe. I'll let it
Interesting.
peristalsis me.
You feel safe, huh?
I don't know. In this little pocket of intestine, sure.
Okay. Jacques?
Yeah, I'm going to piece it through the trapdoor as well.
You can't get past Pam. There's only enough room. Well, you can because you're a goblin.
Yeah, I mean, generally you can move through the allies, but okay, if I can get through her, then
Fine, if you're going to play with the rules as written.
I'm going to, if I can get past her, I
DMs.
will dash and try to make it all the way through.
Okay, the tunnel is 40 foot, so you can make it out the other side.
Okay, unlike Pam, I don't feel comfortable inside of an anus.
Intestine. Okay.
I mean, I don't know where that necrotic shit came from, but hopefully it's not going to come from anywhere if we're on the other side of these portals, even if these things chase us.
Right.
Jacques, you come out on the other side of the stage.
Phew.
Whew.
It's Alto's turn. With Tenor out and about, he feels brave enough to come out to backstage area and peeks through the curtain at all of you. Leaving so soon? Don't you want to have some more fun? I must insist. Please, join us. So many more things to do. Oh, but I set up so many good tricks for you, and oh, you haven't even seen them all, I'm sure. I'm sure you haven't really enjoyed them. He's going to start whining and pouting, and that's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Tenor, on the other hand, will rip through the curtain, see Nunda standing next to the portal, and she will ram into him. 21 hit.
Yep.
16 points of damage, and give me a strength save since you are on the edge of this portal.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because I'm doing death saves now.
Oh.
Ooh, oh no.
So my question is, will I fall into the portal?
Yes, your unconscious body falls into the portal. However, much like the book, you are now hovering inside the portal.
That could
Sit
be
down on
good.
Booch.
Would you like to give me a death save? Or do you want me to do it?
Oh, you can do it.
Nunda death save. Let's see what you get.
Well, you're not going to tell us.
That's right.
Emily rolls terrible, so I'm sure it'll be great.
I could give her one of my portent dice, a 1.
Wanting to kill Nunda?
Nanda, you're lucky we made up and bonded over cowboy hats, I tell you what. There's only one little buddy around here, huh?
I don't think luck points count towards death saves, I'm guessing, right?
It depends what it says, because the death save is a saving throw. So if it's you can use it on saving throws, then I believe you can.
I can use it on saving throws.
Yes.
Booch. Nunda was rammed into the portal and is now unconscious and bobbing inside of it.
Okay, so before my turn, I do have a reaction I could use, I believe. It looks like this unfriendly creature here moved within 10 feet of me.
It would appear so, yes.
So I will use my reaction to cast Halo of Spores. It's a ranged spell attack. I got a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That is 6 necrotic damage.
They're probably like resistant to necrotic
Probably, yes.
damage.
You see Tenor shrinks back a little bit from that. She didn't like it.
Okay, good to know. All right, so I'm going to take my little feline friend and try and jump into this portal with haste. And I suppose I will reach out for Nunda while I'm going through. I'd like to try and drag Nunda with me if I can.
You can. It feels like there's no gravity inside these portals, so you can very easily pull him along behind you.
Okay.
Nunda floating the peristalsis isn't actually moving Nunda when Nunda's not doing it?
Because he's not trying to move.
I see, okay.
It only assists the movement. It doesn't do the
Gotcha.
movement. What is your movement speed, Booch?
30.
You don't make it all the way out the other side of the tunnel. You're still inside the tunnel right now.
This is peristalsis, like, it doesn't give us any, like, extra movement. It's just kind of how it functions.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's Annalise's turn, and she's going to jump in the tunnel, but she is now stuck in line with everybody else.
Yes.
Which means she could attack whoever's last in line, because she's not having to dash.
Nunda.
Booch is dragging Nunda behind him.
Here it so rude. I was just thinking you could protect him, and of course you
and
did the
treasure
opposite
chest,
way.
I should say. No, too.
That's true.
Right, frickin' eh.
Treasure chest is also. Well, you can't drag someone in front of you. I'm just trying to be accurate to the laws of physics.
Just remember this, other little buddy. I will haunt you.
I think Annalyse will attack Booch, though, since he is the one moving and upright
That's fair.
in this non-gravity tunnel.
Yeah, I am kind of sitting on the end of this portal, kind of yelling, "Oh, Bucci, just duck to your left. I've seen this happen before." And I'll give Annalise my one of my portent dice.
Okay, she does get 4 attacks.
Oh,
Come again?
She does get 4 attacks.
first one I'll give her a crit fail. I think I only use this dice once a turn round.
So she will fail her first, and she will punch and miss you and hit into the side of the tunnel. She will try and punch with her other hand. Get a 19.
Yeah, that's a hit. I don't think my... Yeah, no, that's a hit.
She does a whole 4 points of damage with her punch. She kicks out with her leg and gets a 12.
That's a miss.
So she tries to kick you in the middle, and you are able to scoot your middle out of the way just enough that she misses.
Just glances off of my big
And she will
armored shell.
bring her other leg around and rolls a paw print, which is a crit.
A crit fail. That's unfortunate.
No, I did not say fail after that.
Oh!
So she swings around with her leg and connects with your center, right below where you're holding treasure chest.
Oh, sorry, Bucci, I didn't see that one coming, huh?
You can't sometimes dodge them all.
And I rolled max damage, so you are going to take a whole 11 points of damage for that.
That's not too bad.
When that Necro Bolt happened before, that black slithering mass of energy that came down on the stage, there was this ozone smell, this sulfuric ozone smell that happened. You smell that again, but you don't see the bolt.
I should say also when she moved in within 10 feet of me, I will get to use my reaction again for...
What is your spores doing?
I can use my Halo of Spores because of Annalise moving into within 10 feet of me. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And again, 6 necrotic damage.
Back in the abyssal side, is Irma doing anything?
Oh yeah, she'll take her full attack. She's gonna slam into.
Sorry, Bill. The Halo Spores, the target rolls a con save.
What? I thought it was a ranged attack.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 2, which is a 4 for my con.
Okay.
Irma Gersh.
Irma Gersh in the abyssal plane.
All right, Irma's gonna slam. Irma goes off and slams with a 6 to hit.
She's slamming Alto with a 6, and that does not hit.
And she trips, sort of, and just misses
He
running
ducked
into.
out of the way. He saw her coming from a mile. I mean, there's no way he was not going to be able to dodge that. Pam, still in the tunnel. I assume you're going to take the rest of your movement to come back up on stage.
I'm gonna get out. Yeah.
And you are out. And it no longer smells like cinnamon and butter.
Oh.
You can get back to that musty smell, but at least it's a normal musty smell. And decay, and lots of poop everywhere.
Can I ready my rapier for if Annalise comes out? I wanna poke her.
Okay. Jacques?
I will back up 5 feet from the opening, and yeah, I'll ready a whip attack if I see Annalise as well.
Back in the abyssal plane, Alto is just going to sigh and pout, stamp his feet, and disappear. Tenor, however, is going to try and go into the tunnel, but is too big. So she sticks her head in there, and that's about all she can do. She's scrambling with her arms, trying to reach out at you. Nunda, death save.
When do I use my luck points? Or whatever.
Yes, for you.
Oh, it's for me, not for
Yeah.
you? I can't
Yeah.
use them on you? Oh,
No.
frick. Alright.
Booch, in the tunnel, dragging an unconscious Nunda and holding a hairless cat under his arm, with Annalyse hot on his heels.
Yeah, I would like to try and dash, so I want to move up to 60 feet if that'll get me to the end of this tunnel.
It will. The tunnel is only 40 feet long, so you're out on the stage.
Okay. And I see Jacques out there and Pam, and that's it, right?
And Nunda's body behind you.
Yes. Yeah. No. I'm bringing treasure chest and Nunda along with me, if I'm able.
And you've just used your movement, just to only. You haven't done action yet. Just a reminder.
Can't think of any actions I could do right now.
That seems fair.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I will. Is it a medicine check?
Yes.
So I will try and stabilize Nunda with a medicine check. That's a good one.
Is it more than 10?
24.
So you hop out of this portal, and Nunda suddenly has gravity, crashes to the stage, and you turn around and you bind his wounds, and you stabilize him.
He crashes to the stage, taking
and
28
he's
points
dead.
of damage. Then you stabilize him as he doesn't move.
Booch, can you give me a perception check?
I rolled a 1, and my perception is +4. So I got a 5.
That's not bad.
She just gasped.
You're
Not
This
bad
is
on a 20.
Distracted by having Nunda bleeding out on you.
Yes. Okay.
Sounds about right.
Fair.
Fair's right.
Annalyse will hop through the portal. Pam, reaction.
That's what it sounds like. Let's see if it hits. 22
22 hits.
with my rapier of wounding.
Ooh.
1d8 plus 2 is 3 damage. Oh.
Do I get to make a con save against the D4? Or is that start of my next
That's
turn?
it's been hit now, so yeah, it'd be next
Okay.
turn. Yeah.
Well, do you get to add your sneak attack?
Oh, I should add sneak attack. Right. So 5. It's adjacent. She's adjacent.
No, you don't qualify. Not you and I both don't qualify for sneak attack.
We're,
she-
yeah,
Oh,
never
'cause
mind. We're
she's
10
not
feet away.
engaged.
Or well, I suppose though if Pam is close enough to strike her, like I'll get the sneak though, but Pam won't, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I will also use my reaction and crack my whip out, because I do have the extra 5 feet with it, because whips are OP.
OP.
Except that's only a 9.
So your OP weapon misses.
Look, I didn't say it was infallible. Okay.
Annalyse reacts to being stabbed by the rapier, and you miss with your whip.
She actually reacts like differently than when I hit her with the magic missiles.
As in she got stuck in the side, so her side goes in. She will attack Pam. 2 punches, 2 kicks.
I'll give one of them a 5. I may as well just use it.
Okay. So, 1 punch, 2 kicks. She's still a little sore on her side, so when she punches out, she overswings, and you're easily able to step out of the way. She brings her leg around, and you jump over her leg as she tries to sweep your legs out from under you. And then she connects with the last leg, I'm assuming, because that is a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm. My AC's 14. Pretty low. So. How much?
4. She connects with your knee and makes it buckle a little bit and gives you 4 points of damage.
Oh, that's my bad knee.
Annalyse, as she's doing all this, kind of jerks and starts a little bit and starts to collapse a little bit and then straightens back up. We'll assume Irma's attacking Tenor, Tenor on the other side. Pam, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my rapier again. 24 to hit.
That hits.
So this time the piercing damage is 5. Do I get sneak attack this time or no?
No, because Jock's still not.
He's still 10 feet
Yeah.
away. But then per wound, you get an extra 4 damage from the rapier of wounding, so that's 9. And it is necrotic. I don't know if that matters.
And then I get a save against that? The wounds? Is it a con save?
It's on your turn.
Okay.
It makes the DC 15 con save throw on your turn. At the start of each wounded creature's turns.
But then would I get the extra damage on my turn, at the start of my turn too? I can make the save and the extra.
So it's 5 now.
We'll get this figured out someday.
Frick. No kidding.
Jacques.
All right. Whippy whippy. 14 to hit.
That hits?
Hey! A total of 14 slashing. Then I'll bonus action offhand with my second whip. 19 to hit. For another 7 slash.
As you are slashing out at her and she is taking this damage, she is clearly taking this damage, the whole theater starts to rumble. You hear screeching through the portal, Tenor trying to get through and can't because she's still too big. Now, it's Nanda's turn, but he is unconscious, so we will go to Booch.
Okay.
I'll go heal.
Before Booch does anything, does treasure chest appear any different after having passed through the...
Yes, you go to look at this cat that is in your arm, and it is no longer a cat. It is now a wooden box with a lid.
Yes. Leland was right. I mean, Jacques was right.
Okay. And what about Annalyse? Does Annalyse appear any different after coming through this?
Currently, she looks the same.
All right, so I got a treasure chest in my... Well, a box. I have a box in my arm.
Yes.
I will maybe set that down just so that I can make full use of my abilities without having to hold on to anything. I will cast Healing Word on Nunda, and I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
What do you say, Nunda?
How many hit points do we get back? Depends on how appreciative.
Thank you for reviving me.
12 hit points of healing for Nunda.
Okay. So I'll sort of shake for a second. I look around. What'd I miss?
Well, my little feline friend has turned into a little wooden box.
Oh, what happened? Did I pass out?
Well, sort of.
Maybe you are kind of old.
You were in bad shape, but I dragged you through the portal and patched you up a little bit.
Does Nunda's flesh cowboy hat turn into anything different?
Oh, yeah.
It is still flesh.
Ew.
Thanks, Booch. I mean, I've had this happen a few times in my life. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, you were looking pretty rough, buddy.
And is Annalyse still standing there?
Yes.
Okay, so why is she here?
Speaking of, it is Annalise's turn, and her head will shoot up, and her arms will shoot out to her sides, and you see this writhing black mass shoot out of her mouth into the sky and forms a giant goat eye.
Wow. Can you believe what just happened? Oh my gosh. Things are just getting crazy. You can visit us at incorrigibleparty.com for additional world NPC information to get all your Incorrigible Party merchandise. Join us on our Discord, linked on our website. Recently, the Incorrigible Party has started streaming on Twitch. Do you want to watch video games, board games, interact with us, catch us on live after-party recordings, follow us on Twitch at Incorrigible Party. If for some reason, probably because you're incorrigible, like us, you can't get enough of our content, please support us on Patreon. Our Patreon gives you early releases to episodes, extra inspiration to give your favorite hero, Mia, wink wink, or the DM, I suppose. Patreon exclusive content includes Patreon exclusive mini campaigns. This podcast is sponsored by Critical Hit Design at criticalhitdesign.com. Thanks to Tabletop Audio for allowing us to use any ambient sounds or music during our show. And our intro and outro is by Josh Jarvis. Contact him at jamesmercymusic@gmail.com for any inquiries. Happy adventuring!
Whew.